You already know. It's your boy, the Maniac. And you already know why I'm here. I'm here to talk that post-fight. That Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk post-fight. That Emmanuel Navarrette versus Dennis Berinchyk post-fight. And man, oh man. But before I do, you already know why I'm repping. That Four Corners Boxing, baby. Make sure you go like, share, subscribe to the channel. And also the Boxing Roundtable. Make sure you go like, share, subscribe to the channel. Now with that being said, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Tyson Fury, Usyk for the undisputed first time in the full belt era. First time in 24 years that we even had an undisputed heavyweight champion. And man, Fury was like a chef. And what does a chef do? He cook. And Fury was cooking, man. Jab, jab, jab. Body, body, body. Uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. It was working to a T, man. He was in full control. But what happened? He started playing with his food. You don't play with your food, guys. You don't play with your food. Because when you play with your food, you lose your appetite. And when you lose your appetite, guess what? You don't eat. And when you don't eat, you don't finish the food. It's no bueno. But Usyk, when it was his turn, when he got the plate, he started to eat. And Fury, listen, man, how is it? How is it, guys? Talk to me that you have a 6-inch height advantage and almost a 40-pound weight advantage, and you couldn't take advantage? You letting the smaller guy back you down the whole fight? How? Crazy, man. Usyk, shout to him, man. He's a dog. He went in there. He did what he had to do. And what he had to do is make the adjustments. And the adjustments was just letting Fury throw so he could just back up and boom, counter. Because he was getting hit with them uppercuts. He was just coming in. He was just getting hit all day with those. But he understood, I got to keep my distance. And once Fury started overextending, this is when Usyk was able to start countering. And Fury also keeps those hands very low. So in that 8th round, bing, bang, he hurt him. But then in the 9th round is when he dropped him and almost stopped him in that round, man. Usyk, man, shout to him. 3rd fighter in history to win undisputed 4 belts and back-to-back weight classes, joining the likes of Naoya Inoue and Terrence Bud Crawford, man. And he did it in the heavyweight division, being the smaller fighter, man. So shout to Usyk. That's an amazing accomplishment. No one can take that away from him. Absolutely nobody. I had a 6-6 with the knockdown, 114, 113. I'm 100% agreement with the score. 2 judges had it the same way, man. The rematch, what's going to happen? We shall see, man. It's in October. We'll get more into it once we get closer. Now, the second fight, title fight of the night, we had Emmanuel Navarrette, my Area 51 resident, going up to lightweight to accomplish his 4th weight class, 4 titles and 4 divisions against Ukrainians, Dennis Berinchyk. Now, guys, it's been a phenomenal 2 weeks for the Ukrainians. Last week, Lomo became champion again by stopping George Kambosos. Usyk become undisputed. And can Berinchyk win the WBO vacant? And he sure did, man. And now in a fight where I don't want to say boring, because boring and Navarrete in the same sentence just don't make sense. But it was a very subpar fight. Not a fight that got you off your seat. A fight I expected way more action. Navarrete power just wasn't there. He missed a lot. Berinchyk is awkward. You know, southpaw. He's technical. Not the best footwork, but he was just landing punches. He was making Navarrete think. He was making Navarrete miss. Navarrete can never get into a rhythm because Berincyk's awkwardness. It was just a fight that at times looked amateurish, man. No shame in losing. Navarrete you need to go back to 130, because if you have trouble against a Berinchyk, what you going to do against the tanks, the Shakors, and even the Lomachenko? So, yeah, stay in 130, defend your belt down there. If not, you could retire, man. But again, nice run for the Ukrainians. A 2-week great run from them. And then we got another one, Drew 15. He fighting David Benavidez. Shit. It could look real pretty, man. And also, just last, an honorable mention, man, Brian Norman Jr., man. Shout to him. He was in a war with Santillon, man. A fight that I didn't expect him to win, because I saw him in Verona getting dropped by Boca Chica, and Santillon is a monster. He's a different animal than Boca Chica, and he did come. He pressed the action all day, but Norman countering off the ropes, his power, his precise punching spots, boom, connection, and he finished the job. He didn't play with his food. It was there, and he finished, man. Shout to you, Brian Norman Jr. Now, you are interim champion at 147. Let's see what that leads to. It's your boy, the Maniac, and I'm out. One.